Hey everyone, can anyone hear me? If you guys are here, you are at the right place. My name is Blesson Abraham. I do go by Abe, and I'm going to teach you on how to generate leads for your MCA business. So, hey John, hey Peyton, hey Kim. Can everyone hear me now? Just if you don't mind, just type it in the chat box. I would appreciate it. Shelbs, how's it going? Okay, great. You can hear me, John. Kim, you can hear me. That's awesome. Shelbs, can you hear me? Hey Trey, how's it going? Okay. We're going to start in about 4 minutes. I want to give everyone a chance to come in on time. Just make sure you guys have pen and paper to take lots of notes, and I hope that you guys get a lot out of this webinar today. Great, you can hear me, Shelby. That's great. Hey Marie, how's it going? Awesome. I hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday morning. I know it's depending on where you guys are at. Hey Donna, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Marie. All right, we're gonna start in 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Now, for the people that are here, am I too loud? Can you hear me clearly? Is there any echo, anything like that? Or is everything perfect? If it's perfect, just type perfect if you don't mind. Awesome. Thank you, John, Marie, Donna. Oh, and while you're at it, if you notice on the right-hand side of this page, there's a small link that says join my Facebook group. Some of y'all might know I created a Facebook group just to throw out tips for MCA. So if you haven't joined, go ahead and join. I am the only admin, so I will have to add you, but I will add you after the webinar is done. So we'll be starting in 2 more minutes. Okay. Awesome, John. Thanks for joining. Okay, we'll be starting in 1 more minute, guys. Thanks for your patience. Okay, everyone, we're going to go ahead and start. Just to let you know, I'm a real person. It is Saturday, April 1st, 2017. Um, April Fool's Day, which I'm not going to do anything crazy, so don't worry about that. And I just want to let you know that, first of all, I just want to thank you for attending this webinar this morning. I know Saturdays for a lot of people, you just want to rest and do nothing. But for everyone that's here this morning, that tells me that you are serious about your MCA business and you are having some type of struggles or problems and trying to promote it and trying to get more clients or prospects to join you. Now, really quick, I just want to give you a little bit of background about myself. My name is Blesson Abraham. I do go by Abe, so it's easier for everybody, but you can call me Blesson, you can call me Abraham, or you can call me Abe. I'm totally fine with anything. And just to give you a little bit of background information about myself, I've been in sales for my whole adult career, which has been about almost a little over 22 years now. And but I've been focusing on affiliate marketing for the past 5 years. And what I do with affiliate marketing is it's basically what you're doing with MCA. You have a product and you want to offer that product or service to a bunch of people out there on the internet, and whoever is interested and wants to join that service or product, they sign up and you get an affiliate commission, which is basically what MCA is. Hey, Kaylee, I said that. I hope I said that correctly. Yeah, you're welcome for the webinar. That's no problem at all. And I just want to let you know that I just joined MCA about 3 weeks ago, back on March 14th, 12th, around that time. And I just want to let you know that I'm just like you guys. The reason why I joined MCA is because all of us, and I'm assuming like all of us, we're trying to get some more income into our family, help pay for the bills, help pay for our kids' school and colleges. And I also want to let you know that I want to show you a picture of my family. And just want to let you know that I'm just a regular person, just like you guys. This is my wife right here. Her name is Jolly. This is my oldest son. His name is Bruce, and he's actually turning 3 this Monday. And this is my newborn Dean. He's about 4 months old. And obviously, the reason why I'm doing this is not because it's not for me, but it's for them, to help support them and help them achieve their dreams too. So. But in going back to what I'm doing today, is that my goal is to make sure that I help you guys on how to utilize Craigslist and getting more leads. So my goal is threefold for today. So first of all, I'm going to show you on how to use Craigslist and how to use it the correct way when you put up ads and responding and everything like that. Secondly, what I want to teach you is on how to follow up on the leads that you will receive from Craigslist. And then thirdly, how to manage the sale once you get a prospect that's interested and they say, yes, I want to go ahead and sign up for MCA. So that's the main thing that I want to do today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to waste too much of your time today. So if you give me a second, let me get my part ready. So is everyone doing good today? If you are, just say yeah. All right. Kim, John. Great. Okay, so let me check one more thing here. I'm sorry for the delay. Hey, Nicole. Great. Donna. Okay, So here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to get on Craigslist, and then I'm going to show you how to create an account with Craigslist. And then after that, I'm going to show you on how to put an ad up there. Okay. So let me do the screen share really quick. Okay. Okay. Can everyone see my Craigslist account? Just let me know or not. Should be coming up soon. Okay, great. Okay, so first of all, how to create a Craigslist account. So when you get on Craigslist, you're just going to go to Craigslist.org. So www.craigslist.org. And it'll take you to the main page right over here. What you want to do is click on My Account. And let me log out. Okay, and then over here, you're going to create an account. Okay, so all Craigslist really asks for is an email and a password. So I actually created a fake, not a fake email address, but just a email just for this presentation. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that information in there. So Craigslist. So I'm going to put this email, create an account. And then it'll say, thanks for signing up for Craigslist. A link to activate your account has been emailed to my email address right here. So I'm going to go to my email address, and here's the email that just came in. You know, Craigslist automated new Craigslist account at craigmorehouse82@gmail.com. So I click on that, and then once you receive this email, click on the link right here, and then it's going to ask you to create a password. Okay, so I'm just going to create a simple password. And then submit password, and then log in. Oops, that password is not allowed. Let's just do, I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have successfully set up a new password for this account. And then I'm going to return to my account settings right here. I accept. Just accept. It's just some legal stuff. Okay, so this is my new account. So this is the home of craigmorehouse82@gmail.com. This is just an email that I just made up. Okay. Now, going back to the homepage of Craigslist, once you're on your homepage, what you want to do is post to classifieds right over here. Okay. And the best way to post an ad for MCA is to sell it as a gig offered, which is this section right over here. Okay. So you're going to click on gig offered, and then you want to click on I want to hire someone. So click on that, and then click continue. Now the best section under gigs that I've found that worked is the labor gig section. So you're going to click on labor gigs, and then it'll take you to the actual posting or the actual page where you're going to put your posting on. Okay. Now I have a couple of pre-made posts over here, and I'm just going to use I don't know. Let's just say I'll use this one right here. Okay, need to make an extra $500 to $800 a week. So that's going to be my title of the post. I'm going to post it right here. And under specific location, I want to let you know something about Craigslist. Only focus in the area that you live in right now. So if you live in, I don't know, Dallas, Texas, then I just want you to put down Dallas, Texas, and then whatever zip code that you live in Dallas. Me, myself, I live in Houston, okay? And I'm just going to put the zip code 77027, which is a Houston zip code. The reason why I want you to do that is because when someone wants to answer your ad from Craigslist, they like to talk to someone that's local, Okay. Now keep in mind, eventually you'll be posting, around the nation, and that's what you want to do eventually. But right now, when you get started with Craigslist, just work locally. And when I mean locally, you could do, like, for example, maybe a 50-mile radius around your home. So for me, Houston, I could do the suburbs, some of them is called Sugarland, Woodlands, Texas, or Conroe, Texas, Huntsville. I mean, I can go about that far. But you want to stay somewhere about a 50-mile radius of your town, okay? So that's what I did. Now the posting body, that's basically what the actual ad is. And I'm just going to copy this one right here. And this particular ad says, I'm looking to hire 10 motivated go-getters this week. The company has been in business since 1926, and I can't keep up with the demand for the service. We need people now. Looking to hire immediately. Must have a computer or a smartphone with internet access. Training will be provided, and you can work near or at home. Must be 18 years or older, and a U.S. citizen, since you'll be filing a W-9. And then something that's very enticing is get paid every Friday, because everybody wants to get paid weekly. And then over here, I put only looking for candidates that can start immediately. If that's you, respond back to me today with your email address. And actually, I'm going to fix it a little bit. So let's go back to Craigslist. I'm going to post this post in the body. And then not only would I put with your email address, but I want to put reply back to me today with your name, phone number, and email address. Okay. As far as the copy of the ads, yes, I have no problem sending you guys a copy of the ad. And I'll tell you more about that later on. So thank you for asking that question. And here's the reason why I want you guys to put, if that's you, respond back to me with your name, phone number, and email address. The reason why I want you to ask that question to your prospects is because when a prospect reply backs to you with all that information, that tells you that they are very interested in getting information about this job opportunity. Okay. Now, if a prospect just emails you back and just say, hey, send me info, they're just kind of tire kickers, to be very straightforward with you. And you don't want to waste too much of your time on spending with people like that. Okay. You want to spend your time with people that are very interested in getting more information. Okay. So that's why I asked you to do that. Now, the next section is posting details. Do not click this. Direct contact by recruiters is okay. You don't want recruiters calling you every day. So do not click that. You definitely want to click on pay. And then under here, I would just type in 500 to 800 plus a week. Okay. Now, how does a prospect email you? You want to go ahead and click on Craigslist Mail Relay. And the reason why you want to click on that is because if you just give them your real email address, then it opens up an opportunity for you to get a lot of spam mail, and you don't want to waste your time on that too. So the good thing about Craigslist is that they send you an email. It'll be from Craigslist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, but it'll tell you the name of the process. So it might be from John Doe at Craigslist at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So that way you know it's from Craigslist, and it's from your ad that you posted up. Now, users can also contact me. Do not put your phone number or any information here, okay? And then uncheck show on maps, because you don't want to, people knowing where your address is and everything like that. And then also leave this blank too. So okay, for others to contact you about services. So leave that blank. So once that's all filled out, you click on continue. And then it's going to ask you if you want to add images. You know what? Images. And the reason why is because it kind of goes back to the fact that you want to talk to people that are interested, and people that are just looking at images, they're just going to click and say, I want more info, click and I want more info. But for someone to actually read a post, that means that they are taking their time to read the post and to see okay, is this something that's good for me or not? And then they'll email you saying, hey, yes, I want more information. Please call me at this number. My email address is this, and my name is that. Okay, so I do not add images. So done with images. Now, here's a draft of what your Craigslist ad is going to look like. So I need to make an extra $500 to $800 a week in Houston, Texas. Here's the body of the posting. Please, get back to me today with your name, phone number, and email address. So if this looks good to you, what you want to do is click on Publish. And when you click on Publish, Craigslist is going to send you a confirmation email to your email address, which I'm going to go back here. And I just received that confirmation email right here. Okay. When you click on that, you open that email, and then you're going to click on this link right here. And once you click on that link, it's going to ask you for a phone number just to verify. So I can put my phone number here. And I usually do it by text. It's easier that way. The reason why, and you're only going to get this verification code the first time. After that, you won't get it again. And then I just got the code on my text right here. Oops, let me pull it up really quick. It's so 74913. 74913. Then submit verification code. Oops, wrong one. 41271. 41271. I'm sorry, I got so many codes, so I just put the wrong one in. Okay. Okay. So it's now it's posted. So this is the link on the Craigslist ad. So when you click on it, this is what your ad's going to look like. So that's how you post an ad on Craigslist. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 minutes, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead and type it up on the chat box below. If not, then we can continue. So while I'm waiting for some questions, is this information helpful so far? Give me some feedback so I can know I'm trying to make sure I give you the best information out there. Okay. All right. So no one's responding. So I'm assuming everyone is okay so far. Okay, great. Very helpful. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So that's how you create a Craigslist ad, and I literally have over like 50 ads, and I'm still creating them all the time. When you enter your phone number, can you use a Google Voice number? You know what? I believe you can, because Craigslist gives you an option to get it by text or voice. So any phone number that you can get a hold of, then yes, you can. How do we contact you for a draft of the postings? I'm going to go ahead and email everybody that's on this webinar some of my postings, so you don't have to worry about that. So you just got to give me like a couple of hours, maybe no later than Monday. So, but I'll get you taken care of. What if you get flagged? Okay, that's a very, very good question. Okay, and that actually takes me to my next point as far as being flagged or not to Craigslist. Okay, so here's the thing. With Craigslist, they're a very smart company. And you know what? Let me go back to my. Let me switch to my camera so you guys can see me. Oops. Okay, so with to avoid being flagged, the best way to handle Craigslist is that you do not need to post 50 postings a day. Honestly, 1 to 2 postings a day will be suitable. And I'm, it sounds shocking, but it's very true because you don't want you don't want to bombard Craigslist with 100 postings, especially if you're just posting in one city. Now, to best utilize the postings, here's what you need to do, and make sure you guys take notes on this. So every computer has an IP address. An IP address basically just means that, like I live in a house and I have an address for my house. Your computer has the same concept, but the IP address is a series of a bunch of numbers. Now, Craigslist allows you to have up to 5 accounts per IP address. So 5 email accounts per IP address. And I don't know why they allow it. It's just their rules. So the best way to do that is that if you want to post more than one ad a day, then you should post from different accounts. And you want to post it in the sense of like, like for example, I have my first account right here, John Morehouse82 at gmail.com. So in the morning, I will post one ad from that account. Then I'll close that account and open up another account, post my second email, and I'll just post up to 5 postings that one day. Because if you do more than that, Craigslist will flag you and they will not take down your postings. And then you have to kind of start all over and you kind of wasted all that time. Okay. So that's one way to avoid being flagged from Craigslist. Now, where does the 3 to 5 digit authorization code come from? They'll text you, and they text you pretty quickly. Like once you enter the information, you will get a text from Craigslist, like literally less than 20 seconds. Is it necessary to set up a secondary email? You know what? Honestly, when you're going to work with Craigslist, you're going to probably set up. This might sound silly, but you're going to set up like probably over 50 to 100 email addresses, and that's when you start going like nationwide. So once you start expanding outside your home city, for me, once I start expanding outside of Houston, and if I want to go to Austin or Dallas or San Antonio or New Braunfels or whatever, that's when you want to set up different email addresses for those places. Okay. Now, do you use different ads, wording? Okay, that's a great question, and that's going to take me to my next point. Now, going back to the point on posting 5 ads per day from different accounts, people, you cannot post the same ad every time. Each ad has to be different. Okay, and because Craigslist has an algorithm that if they see the same ad being posted 5 times a day every day, then that's just a red flag, and they're going to block you right then and there because they're going to consider you as a spammer, be in that category at all. Okay, and that's why I have over 50 different type of different postings. And the truth is, the wording. I mean, you could have a posting and kind of play around that one particular post and just change the wording up a little bit. You definitely want to change the title every time you do a posting. Okay, so that's very important. But instead of you trying to figure that out, I'll definitely do my best to send something out to you guys so you can have something to work on. Okay. Any other questions about being flagged on Craigslist? Okay. Okay, great. Okay, you have a question about emails. Yes. What's your question? And I'm going to call you 5407. I don't know your name. Okay, so Annan 4732. I get flagged right away. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Do you put a link, a website link on your Craigslist post? Okay, you don't put a link on there. Now, how many ads have you posted up on Craigslist? 4732. Kim, I'm going to get to you soon, okay? Okay, I don't know if you heard me, Ann in 4732. How many Craigslist ads have you put? The first ad I posted got flagged right away. Okay. Have you used Craigslist before in the past? Plenty of times? Okay. No, that was my first season. Sorry, this is Trey. Okay, Trey. So here's what I want you to do. When are you? Well, whether you're using Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or whatever, I want you to go to the settings and clear out your cookies. Okay. So basically, clear out your history, clear out your cookies, and everything like that, and then try posting again. Because what the cookies do, it keeps all that information. And then Craigslist sees that information. So once you clear that out, I think you're going to be just fine. Now going to Kim. Kim, let me go back to your question. Okay, I posted an ad on Craigslist and got leads, and I got leads from Craigslist emails, but not sure if they received my follow-up emails. Okay, so Kim, tell me, how are you following up with your Craigslist leads? Like, do you send them a link? Do you send them a follow-up email? Tell me about that. You're welcome, Trey. And guys, once I answer Kim's questions, we're going to continue on the webinar. I just want to make sure that I take care of Kim. So, in my post, I put the link and follow up with the link, but I needed to ask for the name, phone number, and email. That's where I think I messed up. And that's exactly right. So let me show you what happens once you get some replies back. So let me go back to my screen share. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now once I put a post up, now you'll be receiving emails from a bunch of people. Now let me show you my emails that I've been getting from different people. Okay, all right. So if you look at this emails right here, everything that has a green tag, these are people that responded back to my Craigslist ad. Okay, so for example, like this one right here. Are you tired of being hired? This is an ad I put a while back. This person said, interested in Houston. Thank you, Miss Mitchell. Now, obviously, she didn't follow the instructions. She didn't put her name, her phone number, or even her email address. She just asked me to reply back to her through the Craigslist email address right here. Okay. So here's what you should do once you receive an email from a prospect. Okay. What you do is you click on reply, and then the email that I send out, give me a second, let me find it, is this one right here. So my email response is this. Hi, for this one to be Miss Mitchell. So, hi, Miss Mitchell. Thank you for your interest in this opportunity. I'm looking forward and working with you. Please take a moment to watch this orientation video. And this is my website. The name of my website is getpaidwithabe.com. And this video will introduce you to our company, what we do, the services we provide, and the benefits that will be available as a representative of this company. This will answer your questions about the job description. After watching the orientation video and decide you want to move forward to the next step, call or text me at any time at my phone number and ask for Blessed Abraham or Abe. Sincerely, Blessed Abraham Abe. And this is the only time when you send a link out. Okay, you never put a link on Craigslist because that's another way for them to flag you. But if you send an email like this directly to your prospect, especially if they give you their email address, then you could avoid being flagged from Craigslist. And that's why in the beginning I asked you to tell them I need your name, your address, and your email address, so you could respond back to them directly to their email. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? Okay. Okay, good. So once you send this out, now the way I have this set up is I'm using an autoresponder. I'm actually using the DIM system, the daily income method. So basically, what happens is that once they click on that email, they will watch the video, and if they like the video, then they'll ask for more information, and then then they just come and call me and everything like that. So, okay. Now, does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, good. Okay, so and the good thing about the autoresponder is that once they watch that video explains everything they need to know about what MCA is, how it benefits them, everything like that. And then 3676, do I use an autoresponder? Yes, I do. The DIM method, the daily income method, is an autoresponder. Have I started using my own autoresponder? Not yet, but I'm going to probably within the next day or so. Okay. I think it's very important to use a autoresponder. Yeah, like GetResponse. That's correct. I use a system called MailChimp, but GetResponse is just as good. And the reason why you want to use an autoresponder is because about 95% of the time, no one buys the first time. Just even thinking about it yourself. Like when you joined MCA, did you buy it the first time? Most likely, you probably didn't. It probably took you about 5 to 7 times to think about it, to watch the videos again, to see if it's a fit for you. And by the 7th time came up, you're like, okay, I'm ready to buy, and then you buy it like that. Now, instead of you calling out and reaching out to your clients every single time, the autoresponder will do that for you. Okay. So that's why at 3 days, that's why I feel an autoresponder is well worth the investment. Now with DIM, which is the daily income method, they do charge $27 a month for that. But if you get one sale a month out of that, then it's well worth the investment. It really is. Yeah, did I use Max Video? Yes, that's exactly how I'm using. So DIM is Max Video. Now, one issue I do have with Max Video is that for some reason their emails go to like a spam box or a promotional box or something like that. That's why I'm considering doing my own autoresponder, because I can control that better, and I could teach you guys that at a later webinar. But in the beginning, using DIM, I think it's a good method. Okay. Now, does anyone have anything against it, or do they disagree with me as far as having an autoresponder? Okay. Someone asked if we don't have a personal video, can we use one from YouTube? Yes, you can. The problem with using someone else's YouTube video is that most of those videos, it'll say, like for example, if I created a YouTube video, I would say, so if you guys are interested in joining, please go to my link at getpaidwithabe.com and sign up right then and there. So you have the possibility of your prospect signing up with another MCA person, so that's the problem with using another YouTube video. It's always best for you to create your own videos or use your own autoresponder, in my opinion. Okay. Marie, you said, I find that they get emails to sign up with Mac. So are you saying that the emails that with DIM, they sign up directly with Mac and not with you? Is that correct, Marie? Okay. You know what? I don't know what the issue is with that, Marie. That sounds more like a direct income method problem. But that gives you even more of a reason to do your own autoresponder. Now, if you don't know how to set that up, you know what? I'll be more than happy to maybe do another webinar on how to set up an autoresponder. Because trust me, I've been in your shoes before. It took me a while to figure it out, but once you figure it out, it's a great system to use. Now, just to give you an idea about for autoresponders, there is a monthly fee for them. I'm paying only $10 a month for MailChimp, and that covers up to 500 emails. But $10 a month, and you get the first 30 days for free. I think it's good to use it. It's also well worth the investment to do that. So just something just to keep in mind. Okay. All right. Now that we got that, so now you know what to do once you receive an email. So you send out that email that I showed you guys earlier, which I will give you a copy of that, so that way you can utilize that email. And then that way you're going to get prospects giving you a call to ask for more information. Now, here's the thing. What you want are people to call you. You don't want to keep calling, your prospects all the time, because that's going to take up a lot of your time. Now, once they give you a call, answer their questions. If they have any questions about MCA, one of the first questions a lot of people ask is this a scam? And do you know how to answer that? Just say no, it's not a scam. And you can tell them to do their own research. This company's been in business since 1926. It's a great company. You get more benefits than AAA. You get unlimited towing for up to 100 miles per day, every day, 365 days a year. I mean, you get free gas, and gas refuel, and this is a bunch of great benefits. So you definitely want to push that. But you also don't want to sound too salesy. You don't want to say, please join me, I want you to join me today. Give the prospect time to think, because the prospect will know if you're being pushy or if you're being informative. The best salespeople are informative. They're never pushy. Okay? Don't sound desperate when you talk to your clients. Okay? Now, so once you get a prospect, they call you. Now, here's what I want you to do. You need to keep on track of the people that gives you a call. So let's say that you talk to the prospect and they said, okay, thank you for the information. Give me a day or two to think about it. And you'll be like, okay, that's totally fine. I'll be more than happy to follow up with you. Now, the trick on closing a deal is that you have to follow up with your prospect. So let your prospect know. Say, hey, John, I'll give you a call on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Is that okay with you? Yeah, Bob, that's totally fine. Okay, and then when Thursday at 2 o'clock comes, give them a call and ask them, what they think about it. And I bet you 50% of the time, they're going to give you a direct answer. And the direct answer is going to be either yes or no. I find that out of every 10 people that I talk to, 1 or 2 will join. So that's about a 10 to 20% closing ratio. And in sales, that's a pretty decent number. So 10 to 20% is really good. Okay. So and the name of this game is that the more people you talk to, the more people you can close. So just to give you those numbers, so that could kind of help you out with that too. Now let's say that you get a prospect and they're like, yes, I want to join. What do I need to do? So from there, all you got to do is just say, look, John, I'm going to email you a link to the link that you need to sign up in. It's very simple. You just literally put in your information. It's going to ask you for a credit card information. The first payment is only $39.99. After that, it'd be $19.99 a month. And then once you put in your credit card information and it goes through, you're going to get a phone call from MCA to confirm that you are the person that signed up for MCA. And so if you let the prospect know what to expect after they make the sale, then they're going to feel very comfortable with you, and you're going to have a lesser chance of them like trying to back out or anything like that. Now, once you tell them that that MCA is going to give them a call, you let them know that once you're confirmed with MCA, I will give you a call back, and I'm going to let you know what needs to be done next. And then what I'm going to offer you guys is that I'm going to create a list of things, basically like a PDF file list that you can send to your prospect, so they know what they need to do to get started with MCA. So, like for example, they need to sign up the agreement with MCA. They need to set up the direct deposit. Depending on what state they're in, they have to pay for their state licenses fees. So things like that. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? If it does, please say yes. Okay, great. 54.7, yes. 36.76, yes. And forgive me for calling you by the numbers. I don't know your name, so hell yes. 1345, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna open it now for a Q&A. That's really all I have for Craigslist. It's very simple. The trick with Craigslist is that you don't want to overdo it. And trust me when I say this. Trust me, when you're new at this, you want to try to put out 100 emails a day, but that's the best way for you to get flagged. And the last thing you want is to get flagged. And now in the meantime, before we go into Q&A, I actually have a question for you guys. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been in affiliate marketing for not a very long, for about 5 years now. And one thing that I've always wanted to do is to create a membership site for people that needs help on selling their product. So the product right now, this is MCA. And with this membership site, I'm thinking about, putting like, I don't know, like a weekly webinar on how to do different trainings. Like, so for example, how to advertise on Facebook, or how to do a YouTube video, or how to set up your autoresponder, all those different things. Then on top of that, I'm going to also add a PDF file of all the emails that you could use to send out to your clients. So that way you don't have to think about what to write on an email or how to respond to an email and everything like that. And then another thing that I want to do is that to help you close your clients, I could do a weekly or a twice-a-week webinar that your prospects can attend, so I could explain the benefits of MCA for them, and then they can make an informed decision on whether they want to join or not. Okay, I feel a lot of us, and I say this respectfully, so please don't take offense to this. A lot of us are kind of scared to talk to prospects. They're kind of scared to explain the benefits of MCA. They might be a little nervous because they're always thinking, what if I mess up when I talk to my prospect? Well, that way you could avoid doing all that by joining this membership site. Now, the truth is I haven't created any membership site or anything like that. I'm in the beginning stages. And what I want to know from you guys right now, do you think getting a service like that is worth it? And will you be willing to pay like a yearly fee of like, I don't know, like I mean, I would do it for $99 a year, but for you guys, I would do it for like $49 because since I'm starting out, and that'd be $49 for 1 year every year, and it'll give you all that information. Basically, it's kind of like a sales in a box. If you are interested, just say yes, so I can kind of gauge on if it's something that's worth doing or not. So if you don't mind doing, responding right now, I would really appreciate that. So if I get a lot of positive response, then I'm going to work on it. And then I would like to offer that to you guys to see if it's something that's suitable for you. Nicole, I'm going to answer your question soon, okay? Okay, so everyone is a lot of people saying yes. I don't see any no's. Now let me ask you guys a question about pricing. Do you feel $49 is a fair price on a yearly basis? Please, if so, just type in 49 yes or 49 no. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Okay, so can we resell it? Who knows? Maybe like I said, this is a beginning stage for me. So I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, guys. Well, a lot of y'all are saying yes. Okay, Anna, I'm going to answer your question soon. Okay, a lot of you are saying yes. So here's what I'm going to do. You know what? The truth is, it's not going to take me that long to make it. Maybe about a week. And then what I would like to do is reach out to you guys and just offer to y'all, and then just go from there. Now let me start answering your question. So I'm going to go back to the top because I know a few people asked some questions earlier. Okay, so I saw a question right here. Let me get this clear. So after the Craigslist ads, when you send them the video link, the explaining video is to one on DIM, Max Video, and his autoresponder mail. That's correct. So my link goes directly to the DIM method, which is the autoresponder. So once you click on DIM, they're gonna watch a video, and on the bottom of that video, there's a little box that says, yes, I want more information. So they click on that box, they put in their information, and then once they put in that information, that's when that autoresponder starts working. So unless they join right then and there, they're going to still receive the autoresponder. I think with Max videos, they get like every 2 days or every 3 days, so it's not overwhelming. Okay, I hope that answered your questions. The next question is, how do you target people who may only want the MCA service? Okay, so that's actually a different training. I do appreciate that question. My job today was to focus on the business side of MCA. But you know what? Since you are asking that, what I'd be more than happy to do is do another webinar on how to offer the service itself instead of the business opportunity, and that's to NN 3676. Okay. All right. Now NN 30. Okay, this is Nicole. Okay, Nicole, I have been with MCA for a minute, but I've been having trouble getting everything up and running properly. What advice can you give to help those of us that really want to get the ball rolling? Okay, so Nicole, first things first. First of all, make sure you fill out all your paperwork that MCA asks you to do, like all the direct deposit, the W-9s, all that stuff, your state licensing, everything like that. And what I suggest is that, well, first of all, Nicole, are you using DIM, the autoresponder with Mac? Okay, so Nicole, you said no. Okay, the reason why I asked is because with DIM, they also have the training videos and everything like that. Um, Let me do this for you, Nicole. Let me see if I could find a training video for you, and I will go ahead and just send it over to you. Is that okay with you, Nicole? And the truth is, Nicole, is that if you start doing this Craigslist ad that I showed you just now, I promise you, you're going to get a lot of leads. The trick on closing the leads is just to follow up with your clients. Okay. So if I were you, go. Have you started using Craigslist, by the way? I think you said you did. No. Okay, you didn't. Okay. No, DIM is an autoresponder page also. Okay. Okay, Nicole. While not yet. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and start using Craigslist, and I promise you, you're going to get a lot of emails. Okay, you'll get emails, and the truth is, if you send 5 ads a day every day with 5 different email addresses from you, I promise you, you're going to have more leads than you can handle. I put 1 ad a day, and on that first day, I got 10 leads just off of 1 ad. So just imagine how many leads you'd get if you could post 5 ads a day. Okay. Now, like I said, the trick is don't put the same ad. You have to put different ads every single time because you don't want to get flagged from Craigslist. Does that make sense, Nicole? Okay. Now, someone said because Craigslist is like a job, but do you think Max Videos is too flashy for those older people? Okay, and that's a good question. Yes, I do think so. I think Max Videos are great for people in their 20s because when I was 20, I wanted the Lamborghini, I wanted the mansion, and all that stuff. Now that I'm in my 30s, I have a family, and all I care about is getting a nice SUV and making sure my boys and my wife is safe when we drive around. So now I guess to go away from Max Videos, I think the best solution is to do your own autoresponder, basically sending out your own emails and everything like that. So okay, what else? And please forgive me for the delay, guys. I'm trying to read the chats and trying to answer at the same time. Can you email us the PDF for the info for prospects? What do you mean, Shelps? Can you email us the PDF for the info for the prospects? I don't know what you're asking. So if you can clarify that, I would appreciate it. Anna, I have signed up with MCA over 1 month ago, and I have not even made any sales. What can I do to get my prospect? Now, Anna, let me ask you a question. I understand that you've been with MCO for over a month. Now, are you working on your business every day? Are you sending like an email out every day or every other day? Can you tell me that, please? No, really. Okay. No, and I understand. Okay. You got to look at this as your business, Anna, and to be successful, you have to work on your business every day. Even if you only have to work on it like an hour a day or 2 hours a day, if you just send an email or set up a Craigslist ad every day, I promise you, you're going to get a lot of response back. Okay. And then the truth is now you're going to worry about how am I going to manage all the leads that I'm getting. So I promise, if you start sending it, even if you just send 1 email out a day every day, you're going to get leads. And just start out slow, do that, and then you're going to understand. Okay, look, now I have lots of leads. Now, how do I convert that to sales? And all that is just following up with your prospects. Okay, Anna, does that help you? Okay, Shelby. Shelby, you said you emailed a PDF for people who have joined on what to do. Okay, got it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Shelby, is that I'm going to send you guys the PDF. It's just basically a checklist to send to your. Not, it's not to your prospects, but for the people that joined, like what you said, and it just kind of helps them on what to do next. So a lot of people, when they sign up for MCA, they don't know what to do next, and they're just kind of like in a black hole zone and don't know what to do. What I do is I just send out a PDF to those people that signed up, and it's literally a checklist. So it'll say, have I set up my direct deposit? Check. Did I sign up for my state license? Check. Then all that stuff. So that kind of helps your prospect that on what to do next. So I hope that answers your question, Shelby. Anna, how do I send emails? Basically, when someone replies to your Craigslist ad, then you're going to reply back to them with that email that I showed you earlier. Here, let me pull it up again so you can see it really quick. I mean, how do I get my prospect email? Okay, so when you put an email, when you put an ad on Craigslist, on the ad itself, it says, please respond back with your name, phone number, and email address. So once you get that email address from the prospect, you literally just write up an email and send it directly to that email address. How do you have time to talk to all of your leads? Okay, so you gotta work on the leads that are very interested in working with you. Okay, now let's say on average you get about 30 leads a day. You're gonna probably get, you're gonna reply back to an email to all 30 of them, and then just set up 1 hour a day to call those leads. Not everyone you call is gonna pick up. Actually, the truth is most of the time you're gonna leave voicemails. Okay, but the truth is it doesn't take that long. Maybe an hour and a half of your day. Now, I find the best time to call back people is probably mid-morning or mid-afternoon. I hope that answers your questions. Anna, you said I don't have too much people like that. What do you mean by that question? I don't understand. Guys, I hope I'm answering all your questions. Feel free to ask more questions. That's no problem. Oh, one more thing. For the people that said that they are interested with the membership site that I'm thinking about creating, if you could reply back to this chat box with your name and email address, I would appreciate it. So I can kind of keep a list of who's interested. So I would appreciate that. By the way, are you guys learning a lot today? I mean, I don't know if I'm being a helpful or not. So, let me know that too. Okay, awesome. Very helpful. Cool. Thanks, Shanice. Thanks, Marie. Okay. Okay, if I sign up with you with MCA, do I get the 49 training for free? Thought I'd ask. I'll be honest with you, the training is my own separate thing, because the truth is you could use this training for MCA or you could use it for any other business. It's all the same concept. Trust me, I wish I could. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Michelle. Is it Michelle? Nancy, thank you. Anna, thank you. Jay Saudi, thank you. Trey. I like that. Daniel. Cool. Okay, guys. I'm willing to stay a little longer. We're actually at the exactly an hour into the webinar. But if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'll wait for another 2 or 3 minutes. If I don't hear any more questions, then we can go ahead and you promised to sign up. I signed up for DIM also. Yeah. You know what? Like I said, DIM is great to start off, but eventually, I think the best thing to do is to do your own autoresponder. That way, you have control of everything. Okay, and when it comes down to it, you want to control your destiny, if that makes sense. So, Kyle, thank you. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Let me drink some coffee. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I don't see any more questions. Oh, awesome, cool. So I want to clarify what Max autoresponder if it automatically sends processing emails out to them. Yes, it does. It sends. So once a prospect signs up under my Max, what do you call it, video, then the autoresponder starts working from there. Like I said, the only issue with that, depending on which email server you use, whether it's Gmail or Yahoo or whatever, it sometimes might go to their spam account or their junk mail or something. So a lot of people might miss it. So that's the only issue I have with Max DIM. How do you set up your own autoresponder? Okay, it's not hard, but there's a lot of steps to it. So, and honestly, that's going to be like another webinar because that itself is going to take at least an hour or two to explain. But it's doable and it works very well. Abe, this is Nicole. I have not received my MCA card yet. Nicole, when did you sign up again? So is the email follow-up just as effective as calling? I always think voice-to-voice is the best way to close a deal. Because just imagine yourself. If you're out trying to buy something, you want to talk to somebody about it. You don't want to just watch an email. But the autoresponders really do work. I mean, the autoresponder's job is to get the client's attention and to make sure that they don't forget about what you're offering them. But in the autoresponder, you could also add your phone number so they can give you a call or they could email you or whatever. And if they give you a call, be ready to talk to them, be ready to close them. So, but if between the two, email follow-up or calling, I think calling is the best way to close the deal or to get someone to sign up. How can we get the scripts you used on the gig post and email? So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and just email you guys all that stuff. So don't worry about that. Please give me a couple of days. My son's birthday is this Monday, so my wife and I were preparing his birthday party. But I promise I'll get it out to you. Give me by Monday. So then, should we follow up with them again and tell them to check their spam or junk files to ensure they are receiving them, or add? Yeah. So the way DIM works is that once a prospect signs up under DIM, then you get their email address. So if you want to follow up with them and just say, hey, look, I know you just signed up. Please check your junk. Yeah, then definitely. That'd be great. November. Man, you still haven't received your card. I would call MCA again, Nicole, and see what's going on. Do you have their phone number? Okay, Internet. How do you know when they sign up? I'm assuming you're asking if they signed up under, if they signed up for MCA or if they signed up for the autoresponder. Which one are you asking about, Internet? Hey, Nicole, write this number down. It's 1-800 227-6459. I'll type it up. 1-800-227-6459. I sent them an email, but no response. I'm sorry, 3840. You sent who an email? You sent MCA an email, or you sent the prospect an email? You got to forgive me. I'm reading like 20 different chats at one time, so please forgive me. Hey, thanks for joining 3676. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Thanks for listening to me talk for an hour. God bless. MCA. Okay, don't email them, call them. Okay, use this number, the 1-800-227-6459. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Well, I guess that's said. Hey, once again, I want to thank you for your time. If you do have any more questions, you have my email address. But if not, my email is support@getpaidwithabe.com. Okay. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to call me, or not call me, but email me, and I'll be more than happy to respond back with any answer that I can. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for your time. And then I'm going to work on the membership side. I'm also going to work on those PDFs and everything that I promised to get to you guys. And if you have any other questions, please, feel free to email me. God bless you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Spend time with your friends and families, and more importantly, make some more sales. Get those MCA leads out there. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.